Next question, question number 14. Very good question. Next few questions what we are discussing are your original CAT examination questions, sir. If you observe carefully, this particular question was asked in the year 2004 in CAT examination. Next few questions we will concentrate on CAT examination questions. Your question is, a rectangular sheet of paper, when halved by folding it at the midpoint of its longer side, results in a rectangle whose longer and shorter sides are in the same proportion as the longer and shorter sides of the original rectangle. If the shorter side of the original rectangle is 2, what is the area of the smallest rectangle, sir? I did not understand the question, sir. Probably you read it completely right, sir. That is the reason I did not understand it. As you usually say it, let us split the question. Okay, let us split it and solve it, sir. A rectangular sheet of paper. Beautiful. There is a rectangular sheet of paper just like this. I am drawing it. Diagram is not drawn to the scale. Let me call that rectangle as original rectangular sheet of paper as ABCD. Now this is my first statement. A rectangular sheet of paper when halved by folding it at the midpoint of its longer side. Now AB is the longer side, CD is the longer side. I am folding it into exactly half. That means I am folding it exactly at the midpoint. Let me call this as midpoint 1 M1, midpoint 2 M2. If I join these M1 and M2, this is exactly, that entire rectangle is exactly divided into two equal parts right now. When halved by folding it at the midpoint of the longer side, results in a rectangle. Now, what are you getting here? You had a rectangle called as ABCD. I exactly folded it to the midpoint. You again have two rectangles. It is resulting again two rectangles. And let me take one of the rectangle, results in a rectangle. Let me call that rectangle as AM1 M2D. This is my rectangle which is a resultant when I divided into two equal parts. Whose longer side, that means the length, the longer side of this rectangle AM1 M2 M2D and shorter sides are in the same proportion as the longer and shorter sides of the original rectangle. That means longer side is to shorter side of the resultant rectangle is exactly in sync or in same proportion with longer side and shorter side of the original rectangle, which is a bigger rectangle. Your question says, if the shorter side of the original rectangle is 2, that means shorter side of the original rectangle is AD. AD is 2. Shorter side of the original rectangle is also BC. That also is given as 2. Find the area of the smallest rectangle or the resultant rectangle area I need to find. Now see here, sir. Can I say that I don't know the length of AM1. Let me call it as X. I don't know DM2. That also will be X because AM1 M2D is a rectangle. M1 M2 is 2 because AD is also 2. That means it's a rectangle. Anyway, it is given in the question itself. Now, if these two are X and X, because it is exactly divided into half, M1B and M2C also will be X and X respectively. Now, what they are saying is, if I take the longer side of a longer rectangle, original rectangle, longer side of the original rectangle is AB. Beautiful. I will take it as AB and I will divide it with shorter side of the original rectangle. Shorter side of the original rectangle is BC. That means they are saying that longer and shorter side of the original rectangle is in same proportion with longer and shorter side of the resultant rectangle. Now, if I take this smaller rectangle AM1 M2D, what is the longer side? Is AM the longer side or AD the longer side? Now, suppose for example, you wrote it as AD. You wrote it as AD as the shorter side and AM1 as the longer side. Now, think logically, sir. BC and AD. BC and AD both are same. These two will cancel off, right? Those two will cancel off. That means you are indirectly saying that AB and AM1 both are same. That means this entire AB and this AM1 are the same, sir? No, they are definitely not same. That means I can definitely 100% say that BC and AD are not same. That means longer side. In this case, if I write longer side as AM1, then the shorter side will become AD. But if I write denominator shorter side AD, left hand side denominator is BC, both are same, they will cancel off. So AB will not be equal to AM1. That means I can easily say that AM1 is not the longer side of this smaller rectangle. AM1 is the shorter side of this smaller rectangle. And AD is not the shorter side of this smaller rectangle. AD should be the longer side. That means they both should be reversed. I hope you are understanding, sir. I hope you are understanding. That means here I wrote AB, longer side. In the smaller rectangle, longer side is, it is AD. BC is the shorter side in the bigger rectangle. In the smaller rectangle, shorter side is, it is AM1. Now if you want, check it out. AB value is x plus x. It is 2x. BC value, it is given in the question as 2. AD value is also given in the question as 2. AM1 value, that is nothing but x. 2 will cancel with 2. X into x is x square. X square is 2. X is equal to square root of 2. But are they really asking you to find the value of x in this question? Definitely no. Question is find the area of the smaller rectangle. Area of this rectangle is length into breadth. Length is x, breadth is 2. But I know that x value is root 2. So it is root 2 into 2. Or in other language, it is nothing but 2 root 2. Answer for this original CAT examination question is 2 root 2, which is option B. I hope the idea is very, very clear for you people, sir. Just a minute, sir. Excuse me. Now please see my question number 15. Again, it's a very, very beautiful question. Let us read the question, understand it, and then solve it. Now, first statement in the question says, it is your original CAT 2000 question. First statement says, a farmer has decided to build a wire fence along one straight line of his property. That means a farmer is having a property. He has decided to build a wire fence along one straight line out of his property, whatever he is having. Now, for this, he planned to place, he is just planning as of now. For this, he planned to face several fence posts at 6 meters intervals with post fixed at both ends of the side. That means they are saying that this is the total wire fence. This is the total wire fence. I will call the length of the total wire fence as L meters. I don't know what is the length of the total wire fence. I will call it as L meters. Now, what did the farmer decide? Farmer planned in such a way that he wants to place several fence posts. He wants to place several fence posts at 6 meters intervals. That means every 6 meters he wants to place one fence, and with the post fixed at both the ends. At this end also there should be one post. At the other end also there should be one post, right? That is what the farmer is planning. That means, can I say that this is my 0th position? This is my 0th position. He wants to place the fence, post again at position 6, again one more post at position 12, again one more post at position 18, again one more post at position 24. Like that he wants to keep the post at every interval of 6 meters, and the last post also should be there at the corner. At this corner also last post should be there. Starting also at 0th position also there should be one post. That is what the farmer actually planned for. But read the next statement. After he bought the posts and wire, now he went to a shop, he purchased posts, he purchased wire also. After he bought the post and wire, he found that the number of posts he had was 5 less than required. That means he actually thought of purchasing some post. He actually thought of purchasing some post, but he realized that if he keeps at every 6 meters intervals, if he keeps at every 6 meters intervals, he realized that he will be shortage of 5 posts. Whatever the thing which he had bought, there was a shortage of 5 posts if he keeps at an interval of 6 meters each. I hope you are understanding the question. However, he discovered that the number of posts he had bought would be just sufficient if he spaced them 8 meters apart. That means instead of placing it 6 meters apart, let him place 8 meters apart. The length still remains the same only, sir. Let him place 8 meters apart. That means let me draw the length same only. What he discovered is, instead of placing 6 meters apart, the length is still the same only. That means the distance between each and every post, instead of 6 meters like the previous case, start with the 0th position itself, keep it at 8 meters, keep it at next another 8, 16 meters, keep it at 24 meters. That means keep on placing the post every 8 meters apart. If he does like this, this is the right way of doing, because when he does like this, how many ever number of posts he has brought, that would be just sufficient. He don't need to go to the shop again and purchase some more extra post. But in the first case, if he is placing at 6 meters apart, definitely he should go to the shop again and purchase a few more extra post. But he realized that he don't want to purchase anything extra, so he is placing the post 8 meters apart right now. Now your question is, what is the length of the side of his property? What is the length? Your question is very simple, sir. Your question is, what is the length of the side of his property and how many posts did he buy? How many posts did he buy is the question. Now see here, simple common sense should say each one of us that the length here is L. The length here also is the same L. In this case, length is nothing but a multiple of 6. In this case, length is nothing but a multiple of 8. That means, in simple language, we can conclude that, therefore, we can conclude that length of the field is a multiple of, length of the field is a multiple of 6. And it is also a multiple of 8. Length of the field is a multiple of both 6 and 8. Your question is, find the length of this site or side or whatever it is. Find the length of his property. Answer should be a multiple of 6. It should also be a multiple of 8. 100 is not a multiple of 6 or 8. This 100 is also not a multiple of 6 or 8. Answer should be option C, because 120 is a multiple of 6 and 8. This option D is also having 120, which is a multiple of 6 and 8. Now we realized that answer should be either option C or it should be option D. We are still not 100% sure about one particular answer. Either it should be option C or option D. Now, what is the second part of these answer options? What are these 15 and 16 signifying? How many posts did he buy is the question. Now, think logically, sir. Can I say that here also length is 120 in third option. In the fourth option also length is 120. That means damn sure the length of this property is 120 meters. I realized that the length of this property is 120 meters. total length is 120. This zeroth position also there should be a post. That means this 0 can be written as 8 into 0. First position, this position also there should be a post. It is 8 into 1. Next is 8 into 2. Next is 8 into 3. Like that. The last position should be 120th position, because the total length is 120. 120th position is 8 into 15. That means at 0th position I have my first post. At first position I have my second post. At second position I have my third post. At third position I have my fourth post. At 15th position I will have my 16th post. That means the total number of posts that he purchased is not equal to 15, but it is equal to 16. Answer for this question is option D. It is not option C. Answer is totally he purchased 16 posts, or in other words he posted, or what I can say is he is having total fences of 16 posts. Therefore the answer is not option C 120, 15, but the right answer for this question is 120, 16. I hope the idea of solving these questions are very clear, and please believe me, this is your original CAT 2000 question. Yes, this might be a question which was asked 19 years before, but still when I am discussing area and perimeter of a rectangle, I want to include such kind of beautiful questions, and thereby you will understand how to solve this kind of questions in the most easiest way possible. I hope the idea is very clear for you people, sir. Next question. Another CAT original question in the year 1995, but this is slightly an easy question. Question is, the sides of a triangle are 5, 12 and 13 units. Now, you should not fumble in understanding that 5, 12 and 13, they will form a Pythagorean triplet. So, immediately you should identify that it is a Pythagorean triplet. This is 5, this is 12, hypotenuse is 13. This is my first statement. Okay, what is the area of this triangle, sir? Area of this triangle is half into base is 12, height is 5. 60 divided by 2 is 30 units square. 30 square units is the area of this triangle. Now read the next statement. A rectangle is constructed which is equal in area to the triangle. That means I am constructing a rectangle. Let me call this rectangle as PQRS. The area of this rectangle is absolutely same as area of this triangle, which is 30. Both are absolutely same and has a width of 10 meters. Question says the width of rectangle is 10. That means area of rectangle is length into breadth. It is 30. One of the value is given as 10. So other value I need to find. So B value will be 30 divided by 10, which is 3 units. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? If this is 10, the other side is 3. Similarly, this side is 3. This PQ will be 10. Perimeter is 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 3, 23, 23 plus 3, 26. Answer 26 is not given in any of these options. Therefore, answer for this question is none of these. Answer actually for this question is 26, but because 26 units is not given in any of these answer options, answer for this question will be none of these, which is nothing but option D. Very easy question, although it's a CAT level question. See the next beautiful question, sir. Again, this is a very good question. Please concentrate carefully and listen to this problem so that you will understand it better. Now, listen to this carefully, sir. Listen to this carefully. Your question is, a rectangular pool 20 meter wide and 60 meter long. Okay, let me write that first. Let me write the rectangular pool first. Then let us read the next statement. A rectangular pool 20 meter wide. Okay, this value is given as 20 meter and 60 meter long. Okay, this value is nothing but 60 meter. Okay, this is a rectangular pool where it is 20 meter wide. Okay, and it is 60 meter long. That means this value is given as 60 in the question. Beautiful. Now this is surrounded by a walkway of uniform width. That means the width in all the cases is uniform. That means I am drawing a walkway here. The width should be uniform. That means what is the meaning of width is uniform? Width is uniform means this particular distance is nothing but this particular distance, that is nothing but this particular distance, and that is nothing but this particular distance. The width or the distance between the pool and the walkway, it should be constant in all the cases. Now that means this is my walkway, what I am shading in the black color right now. What walkway is what I am shading right now in black color. Now what is the next statement, sir? If the total area of the walkway is 516 square meter, the shaded portion walkway area is given in the question as 516 square meter. How wide in meters is the walkway? Walkway wide, width of the walkway is what I need to find in the question. I am interested in finding the width of the walkway. Now see here, sir, can I say that this particular value is nothing but, let me call it as x, and I know that that value is equal to this value x, and I know that this value is equal to this value x. Why is it same everywhere? Because it is mentioned in the question as uniform width. Question says uniform width. That uniform width only is what we are finding in this question. This value is also uniform width x. Can I say like this? From here to here, from here to here it is 20, from here to here it is 20. This value is x, right? This value is x. This also is nothing but x. That means total length or total width rather, or total width or breadth, whatever it is, I will call the width of the walkway as x. That x only is what I am interested in finding in this question. That means total width in this case is nothing but 20 plus x plus x. It is 20 plus 2x, or total. Instead of writing it as width, you might get confused if I write it as width. So let me write it as breadth, right? Total breadth of that walkway, not the walkway, in fact total breadth is nothing but 20 plus 2x. Similarly, total length, what will be the total length? Total length is this particular value from here to here. From here to here it is 60. It is given in the question itself. From here to here it is x. This value is also x. So it is x plus 60. It is x, 60 plus 2x. That means total width or total breadth of the outer rectangle is 20 plus 2x. Total length of the outer rectangle is 60 plus 2x. Now, what is that they are asking, sir? This x value they are asking. Okay, but can I say like this? Area of this walkway. Yes, area of the walkway is given in the question as 516. I am not asking that value right now. Area of the shaded portion walkway is nothing but from the entire outer bigger rectangle, remove this rectangle or remove this area of the pool. That means from the entire outer rectangle, from the entire outer rectangle area, if I remove the area of the pool, I am only left with the area of the shaded portion, and that shaded portion is nothing but the walkway. I hope I am making sense for you, sir. Right? Area of walkway. Area of walkway is nothing but equal to, from the entire outer rectangle, remove that area of the pool, you will be left with area of the walkway. Now area of the walkway is given in the question as 516. What is the area of the outer rectangle? It is length into breadth. Length is nothing but 60 plus 2x. Breadth is nothing but 20 plus 2x minus, what is the area of the pool? Length is 60, breadth is 20. I hope I am making sense. If you observe this equation, the only unknown variable in this equation is x. You should simplify to get the final value. 516 is equal to 60 into 20 is 1200. 60 into 2x is 120x. 2x into 20 is 40x. So it is 160x plus 2x into 2x is 4x square, minus 60 into 20 is 1200, minus 1200 plus 1200 cancels. 516 is equal to 160x plus 4x. Divide left hand side and right hand side by 4. 516 by 4 is 129. 160 by 4 is, it is nothing but 40x. 4x square by 4 is x square. Please do not solve this quadratic equation and waste your time. Please substitute answer options. There are 4 answer options which are given in the question. First answer option is 43. Second is 4.3. Second is 4.3. Third option is 3. Fourth option is 3.5. The easiest answer option to check is 3. Let me first check with 3. If I substitute x value as 3, this becomes 40 into 3, 120. 120 plus 3 square is 9. 120 plus 9 is 129. That is equal to my left hand side 129. Because this value is satisfying, that should be the correct answer. Answer for this beautiful question which had come in the year CAT 2006 is 3 meters wide. How wide in meters is the walkway is your question. This uniform width, whatever we have called everywhere as x, that is nothing but 3 meter wide. Everywhere it is, they are maintaining a uniform width of 3 meters in the walkway. I hope the idea is very, very clear with this beautiful question, whatever we have solved just now. Next question, more or less similar to my previous question, but again a very, very beautiful question which was again asked in the year 2006 in CAT exam. That means in CAT 2006 there are 2 questions which had come with respect to rectangle. Both are beautiful question. One of them we have just solved it. Another 18th question we will solve it right now. Now see here, sir. Question says Neeraj has agreed to mow the farm lawn which is 20 meter by 40 meter rectangle. That means, can I say that the lawn is of size, the dimensions of the lawn is given as 20 meters is to 40 meters, right? 20 meters is to 40 meters. This is the rectangular form or rectangular lawn which Neeraj has agreed to mow it. Now the question says the mower mows a 1 meter wide strip. That means he will mow 1 meter wide strip. Can I say that 1 meter like this he will mow it? He will mow 1 meter like this. He will mow 1 meter wide strip. He will mow 1 meter wide strip. That means in simple language I can say that this particular value is 1 meter, right? That particular value is given in the question as 1 meter. That means if I join all these things, this is 1 meter, here also it is 1 meter, here also it is 1 meter, or in simple language like my previous problem, it is said that it is a uniform width in the walkway. Same like that. Next, if Neeraj starts at one corner and moves around the lawn toward the center and moves around the lawn toward the center, about how many times would he go round before he moved half the lawn? Now forget about half the lawn. What is the lawn area? What is the lawn area initially? Initial lawn area before he mows something. Initial lawn area is 20 cross 40, which is nothing but 800 meters square. Now question says he do not want to graze or mow this entire lawn. He want to mow only half the lawn. That means area needed to be mowed. How much area he is willing to work with? Area needed to be mowed is nothing but only half of the total area, 800. That means he is interested in working or cultivating only 400 meter square area, not the entire thing. Now he says, question says that Neeraj starts at first one corner. Neeraj is starting at one of the corner. Now first round he is doing right now. First round he is doing. In the first round, can I say that it is already given that the mower mows a 1 meter wide strip. That means 1 meter wide. That means out of this total 20, 1 meter is done here, 1 meter is done here. That means same is the case here also. 1 meter is done. That means this entire 40 meters he will graze or he will mow. Similarly, the downward 40 also he will mow, and this wide, the width, he will only mow this 18 meters, right? So 1 and 1 gone there, 18 meters is there, here also 18. So 40 plus 40 plus 18 plus 18 is 116 meter is done. Now second round, question says the mower mows 1 meter wide strip again. Now can I say that? That means right now he is at this point, right? He is at this point right now. Can I say like this, that out of 40, 1 meter is gone. 1 meter is gone. 38 is remaining. Here also 1 meter is gone. 38 is remaining. Width also 1 and 1 out of 18 is gone. 16 remaining. Out of 18, this side, right hand side width, 1 and 1 is gone. 16 is remaining. 116 plus 116 was the first round. Now 38 plus 38 plus 16 plus 16, you will get 108. Check it out if you want. 116 plus 108, it is not half of 800, it is not 400. So he still need to continue for few more rounds. Your question says how many rounds he would go round, how many times he would go round. So he will not complete 400 meters in 2 rounds itself. Go for the next round. If he goes for the third round, same explanation. Out of 38, 1 and 1 gone, 36. Out of 38, 1 and 1 gone, 36. Out of 16, 1 and 1 gone, 14. Out of 16, 1 and 1 gone, 14. 36 plus 36 is 72 plus 14 is 86 plus 14 is 100. Can I say that 116 plus 108 plus 100 is not 400 yet? He has still not mowed for half of the land. So 3 rounds are not sufficient yet. Go for the 4th round. If he goes for the 4th round, same explanation once again. Out of 36, 1 and 1 gone, 34 he will mow. Out of 36, 1 and 1 gone, 34. Out of 14, 1 and 1 gone, 12. Out of 14, 1 and 1 gone, 12. 34 plus 34, 68. 68 plus 12 is 80. 80 plus 12 is 92. Now if you want check out the sums, sir, 100 plus 100 is 200. 200 plus 100 is 300. 92 plus 8 is another 100, 400. 400 plus 16. Totally he has grazed or totally he has mowed 416 meter square. That means he has gone more than half of the land. That means question says, if Nair start at one corner and moves around the lawn towards the center, about how many times he would go around before he moved the half of the lawn? That means half of the lawn means before he moved 416, he would have definitely gone for his fourth round. How many rounds he would have gone for? Totally he would have gone for 4 rounds before he would have moved the lawn for half of the lawn, which is 400 meter square. Answer for this question is not 3, which some people will get confused and mark it as 3. Answer for this question is option D, which is 4. A very beautiful question. 17th question is a question which is on area of rectangle. 18th question is also a question based on a rectangle. And 17th and 18th questions both are the questions which had come in CAT 2006. Both are excellent, beautiful questions, and I believe that my students are clear with both of these questions which had come in CAT 2016. I hope, forget about both of these, I hope all the 18 questions whatever we have solved with respect to rectangle, starting from easy level to medium level to difficult level questions, every question is very clear for you people, sir.